So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Come on in. Good to have you. Happy Monday. It is time to get this show on the road because it's time to get motivated. Does it really mean anything? I mean, motivation is a natural state for most people. You get up, you get going, and that's what this show is all about. Actually, I think it's the most important part of it, because no matter what goals, no matter what plans, no matter what you plan to do, the reality is if you don't get out of bed and go do it, well, you understand that, right? It happens. Today, we're talking about words. I did this back in January. I got some controversial response from it. I have since, I think, learned a little bit, and because I found that something happened where the words I thought were going to be my play for the year didn't turn out. Another one did. We'll talk about that today. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Life begins when you move. There's no doubt about it. I got excited. I got motivated. Do you ever feel that way? It's like I got up with a good idea. I felt good. I slept good. Maybe it's like, yes, let's go. I can do it. And then, pow, it hits you. It happens. Ever since I was about 16 years old, I used to wonder why it happened. I got up. I was enthusiastic. I had goals. Positive, I was upbeat. I contributed. I did everything I was supposed to do. But why was it so damn hard? Eventually, I got to the point where I said, well, I guess that's the way it is. And Scott Logic, right? How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Happy to have you here today as we get into the season, man. It's September is flying by at about 110 mile an hour, isn't it? Before we know it, the holidays are going to be here. Talked about that last week. Are you ready? Should be. Okay, today, first thing we do every single Monday, and you should do this, by the way, every single day. If you come into my world, the world of growing and becoming the person you're meant to be and the person of getting the things done you say you want to get done. If you come into my world, I'm going to be saying, well, are you doing the work on yourself? I had a conversation last week with a coaching client, kind of interesting. I'll share this with you. She said to me, and see if this makes sense to you. She said to me, we were talking about business the whole time, about her career. And I said, so what are you doing on the personal front, the interpersonal work? What are you doing? And she goes, oh, you mean that stuff on the fringe? Fringe. So the stuff about you, the stuff that makes the difference in you, the meditation, the reading, the taking the time to think about who you are, to ask the question we'll ask here in just a minute, to make sure you're on track. That's more important. That's like 99% of your life because that's the only thing that sticks around. The career and the business, no. So flip it, flop it. We'll do a show on that and a coaching program on that pretty soon to dig in a little deeper for you. But in the meantime, speaking of that fringe thing, let's talk about your homework. And your homework assignment every single week is one question. That's it. I can't make it any easier, guys, to give you one question. Have you done your homework? How's your life going? Is it going good? Is it going bad? It doesn't matter how it's going because when you take the time to let it come into you and say, well, okay, let's just admit it, look in the mirror and say what's really going on, and then decide. If it's good, keep it. If it's bad, change it. How do you do that? You show up here every day and I help you do it, okay? But do your homework. Get the Perfect Week Planner at perfectweekplanner.com. It will help you do that and take control of your time throughout the course of the week. Very, very simple. Most of you are going to look at it and say, this is too simple. It's not going to work. It works. Just trust me on that. Go get it. perfectweekplanner.com. So words. Let's talk about words.
Plan B is a backup birth control option that's there for you when things don't go according to plan. It specifically works after unprotected sex and before pregnancy occurs by temporarily delaying ovulation. Plan B is available nationwide at all major retailers and through delivery apps like DoorDash. No ID, prescription, or age requirement. It's the #1 OBGYN recommended brand of emergency contraception, and it won't impact your future fertility. That's freedom to be. Use as directed.
I like labels. I like labeling myself, and we all do. We label ourselves. We label people, right? But words are cool because words mean something. And in the world of visualization and believing and going after what you want to do, sometimes you put a label on it and you can see it, you can believe it, you can taste it, you can smell it. It's like, yes, let's go. I love stuff like that. So this time of year, successful people will begin their planning. Now, I'm not saying you're not successful. I'm just saying if you want to be more successful, you will start right now, and you'll probably be done by, I don't know, the end of November. You will have 2024 planned out by the end of November. The people that aren't getting what they want will wait till January 1st. So we start now thinking about this, and lots of folks choose a word to guide their life. It's become a very popular thing to do. And I'm okay with that, as long as it's a good word. Lots of folks choose the word. I like this word. I heard that word. This is a good word for me. A word, kind of a label, you can do it. I like words because they tend to make up wisdom. They tend to contain a few wisecracks too. You know, I like to do that stuff. And still, I'm amazed about how many people will choose one word and expect it to get them through the year. Now, I fought that every single way possible because I've never been that kind of person. I've always been one that said, wait a second, my life is much more, it's more of a tapestry than that. Things like keeping things simple. If I roll out of bed every single day and keep it simple, if I don't know, if I want to keep things more sophisticated, maybe I want to keep things more focused or automated. Maybe I want to keep things delegated. Maybe I want to delete things. Maybe I want to be more ritualistic. These are all words that mean something to me in the sense it's kind of like values. I mentioned, I think about a week ago, talking about values, and your top 10 values, honesty, integrity, work ethic, whatever it happens to be, love of family, working out, health and wellness, whatever that is. There's a priority to those for sure, but the reality is most of them are so darn close, they're about the same anyway. So I'm setting my goals, I'm working through, and I'm a hardworking guy. I got a big work ethic, I have big goals and big dreams, and I get on it every single day. And so all those words meant something to me. I was saying, I'm going to be simple this year, I'm going to be sophisticated, I'm going to go for it, going to broaden, going to scale, all these things I wanted to do, and I meant every single one of them. But as time went on, as life gets in the way, things began to change. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that? You've written goals, you've written words, you've written mission statements, manifestos, you've done the whole thing, you just set off to go out and do it. And you were doing it. But just like I said at the beginning of the show, why is it so hard? Why is life so difficult? Why does everybody make it such a challenge? 365 days a year, I don't expect everyone to be perfect, but on average, they should be pretty darn good, moving me toward my goal. You think the same thing? I'm hoping you do. I don't believe you get out of bed hoping for the worst. I think you get out of bed hoping for the best. But why is it so hard? So I've been launching major projects this year, and a lot of my clients were launching major projects as well. And it's been a lot of hours. It's been a lot of turmoil. It's been a lot of pain. It's been a lot of, I don't want to say screaming, but a lot of moaning. This is how it's been. And over time, as time went on, I'm talking to my clients, and we all began to adopt the same word because we were in the weeds. We were making things happen. And whenever you want to make your dreams come true, you're going to be in the weeds. It's what's going to happen. Shift's over, count your money and try again. So the word, of all those words I was working on, simple, sophisticated, focused, automatic, delegated, deleted, get rid of it, ritualistic, gotta make it happen. This is how you make it happen. It all came down to one really cool word for all of us, and that word was resilience. Thought about perseverance for a while, but perseverance wasn't working. We could persevere, but resilience, taking all that pain, taking all those challenges, taking all that getting out of bed early and staying up late, all that frustration, all these things that are on your way to getting what you want, and deciding, no, I'm a resilient person. I'm going to get through this no matter what. And for this year, that's what it became for me. I don't know what it will be in 2024. I'm just going to hang on to it right now because resilience seems to be working fairly well. So what is your word? Which one drives you? And it's not the one you choose. I get the fact we visualize and make it happen. But when you get beyond that, hey, this is one, I'm excited about it. I'm going to go out and do this. This is the word that's going to run my life for the next year. And then life gets in the way. What do you become? What takes place automatically that begins to color your personality? What is that? For me, it's resilience. Hey, coming up tomorrow, we're going to talk about the rules of your success. Pretty simple, cool program. Some neat stuff this week as we begin to move forward toward this time of year when we start planning into 2024 and making it a rocking year if you can do that. So come on back tomorrow. In the meantime, join me at Facebook, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. By the way, if you can't remember all this stuff, just go to Daily Boost, go to motivationtomove.com. That's my main website. And I put all this stuff over there, including the next Boost coaching call. Go over there, you'll find out more about it. In the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost.